Shalom, shalom, Israel. About to take off, Back on my channel. Well, my suspension over. YouTube on a mess. But let's go. Before we get started, we're gonna say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations into the remnant, men, women, children, shalom, right? So we out here again, prophesies downfall of this wicked ass kingdom. This place that's in the scriptures known as Babylon the Great, to bring out the word to you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and profess the truth of the scriptures, and to get everybody, the elect, the 1/3, the 2/3, the Edomites, the heathen nations. Hey, get them ready for what's coming, man. What's coming down the pipe, man. So let's get into it, man. Crazy, man. They out here. Look, vocab still trying to make us look bad. We ain't dropped not one bomb on no hospitals. We ain't took over no lands. We ain't burnt no crosses. But we the worst thing that we the main focus. Ain't no pastors or nobody getting caught up in no um sexual assault of minors or anything like that. All we doing is coming out teaching the scriptures. And if you don't believe what we teaching, don't listen. I'm not going to listen to a church sermon because I know what he talking ain't true. I'm not going to go on their comment boards. But let's get it. Let's go. Let's start at Revelation 14. Book of Revelation chapter 14 and... No, I didn't need Revelation. Salakia. I meant Isaiah. One moment. Isaiah 14. That's what I want to start. Isaiah chapter 14 and verse... Let's go 4 and jump down. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressor ceased? That golden city ceased. The Lord have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepters of the rulers. 22, let's go down to 21. All right? We're going to establish something here. 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Isn't that what they did here in Babylon the Great? Every place you go, they got a city area that's pretty much like New York City or looking like Rome. You got the skyscrapers all over the place. 22. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, the remnant, and son, and nephew, saith the Lord. So the Lord is going to rise up against Babylon. Now let's tie Edom to Babylon. Let's tie Edom to Babylon. Then we can keep getting it. Let's tie Edom to Babylon and Edom to being the wicked. Lock it. Give me 1 second. Psalms chapter 137 and let's start at 1 and jump down. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yea, we wept when we remember Zion. In the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves, right? Right? Okay. Weeping for Zion. 4. No, let's keep reading. Where we hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof, for there they that carried us away captive, for there they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of those songs, O Zion. Even like what the during the time of slavery, then they want the slaves out there singing them Negro spirituals out there while they was picking cotton or whatever the case may be. And fast forwarding now, ain't that what they want? They don't want a man to raise up and be a strong black man or whatever. They want him to be a singing, dancing, selling out type of nigga. This the type of individual that go further in this place, man. You see, that's why they make the rappers now. The rappers and the entertainers is the ones that they go to for to speak up for the black community. This is what they do. Karab Yasharala, Shalom Allah. You got a gang of channels, brother. That brother got a gang of channels. Esau doing our channels dirty. But they require of us, that's what they like. I was watching the elder, the Dallas camp down there, and the brother was saying he got a son that's tall, and all of the in high school, all of the football coach, basketball coach, that's what they want. They want us dancing, singing, you know what I'm saying? Entertaining they ass while we in captivity. Four, Psalms 137 and 4. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. Now we got Edom in here, right? As a nation that we was taking away captivity and in captivity in, right? The land that we was Edom, we got them tied in with that, right? 8, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. So now we done tied in not the original Babylon, the daughter of Babylon. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So now we done tie Edom into Babylon, the place where we was brought captive at, right? Okay, let's keep getting it. Let's keep getting it. Let's get Jeremiah. Let's go there now. Yeah, because this lesson came about watching Jesus is the Word or whatever his name is when he went up there to the Dallas camp, and he was trying to say that Israel is Babylon. Well, Babylon is going to be destroyed and not inhabited forever and ever. So how could Israel be Babylon when Babylon say it's going to be destroyed? Who was taken captive into Babylon? Who is raised up? Who are the prophets raised up in Babylon right now, calling out the wicked ass rulers of this world? How can them that was sent back to Jerusalem via Balfour Declaration, that was set up by the Brits and the Rothschilds, how can they be speaking out against the kingdom that set them up? It's the same kingdom that set them up, that got them back in, got them not even back, got them over there in Jerusalem, because they are not the people of the Bible. Jeremiah chapter 51 and 12. Let's get that. Let's start at 6. Jeremiah 51 and 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. I just seen in Alabama, the governor down there in Alabama, she just signed a law to make China give up land that they own in Alabama. No, not Arkansas. Salakia, not Alabama, Arkansas. So the nations that at one time, United States, they was all in Confederate against us and everything like that. Now you see problems with them. You seeing growing problems. You got France. France said they didn't even want to be part of NATO. France tried to join Britain, whether it was to go in there and spy out and see what they was doing or whatever. Putin denied their request, turned them down, but France tried to join the BRICS nation. Babylon have been a golden Salakia. Jeremiah 51 and 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country. So how could that be Israel? Israel ain't let nobody in there. You go over there in Israel, they gonna treat you like shit. Shit, just the Christians would walk. The Christians had their little service walking out of the church. They walked by spitting at the Christians. Them small hats ain't letting nobody in there. Matter of fact, they told all the black Hebrew Israelites they got to get out. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto the heavens, and is lifted up even to the skies. 12. I'm looking. Let's go 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the king of Medes, for his device is to destroy Babylon. For his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. Yeah. The Lord, what's that? Revelation 17 is 16. The Lord is the one that's putting the spirit on these nations to do this. Let's get it. Revelation 17 and 16. The 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. For the Lord hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. Yeah, the great city is Babylon, man. Babylon, man. You see, soon as somebody did something to Israel, who was the one that got a big ass tanker and sent over there? Who's the one that's sending over 2,000 Marines right now? Babylon, America. Who the one is Israel turning to for aid? Israel just I think they just said they want $10 billion more to fight for their war, which is not really a war, because Hamas is a small little percentage of the people. I could see if they was going to war with the nation of Palestine, which they got in a little area or whatever the case may be. No, it's just a small group within Palestine that was ultimately set up by the small hatters. They the ones that set that Hamas group up. So you got a small group in there, and they act like they going to war against that small group, man. Back to it. Jeremiah 51:12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambush. For the Lord hath both devised and done which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. Yeah. This place is going to be destroyed, man. This place is going to be destroyed, man. Shalom, Leslie, brother Leslie, shalom. Brother Karab got Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbor, and he is not. Yeah, the seed of Esau is spoiled, man. He's going to be cut off forever, man. After the kingdom, they going to serve 1,000 years. We going to repay to them double according to thy works. We going to reward them double. Let's get this one. Matter of fact, let's get this one. Okay, we in Jeremiah. It's after Jeremiah. Lamentations. Let's get that one. Lamentations chapter 4 and I gotta be on the lookout for Edomites and trucks. Shedamites and trucks now. Lamentation chapter 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. Thy punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. We read that in the book of Psalms 137. Started off the chapter and ended off talking about Edom and the daughter of Babylon who ought to be destroyed. But in 1, 2, and 3, it talk about being taken away into captivity. Lamentation 4:22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. So again, just like it said, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, right here it's saying, O daughter of Edom. So that's the descendants of Edom. O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sins. And that go back with the precept that the brother put up. Jeremiah 49:10. But, Brother Quran, once again, Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. Shalom, Gabar, Yash, serving Yahweh Shai. Shalom, Malak. That got me thinking about, you got that one, whole lot one, whole lot one, whole lot one. Let me get this one now. Since Esau is being made bare, I come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. There it go again. Link that up with Psalms 137. The daughter of Babylon. O virgin daughter of Babylon, because America has never been touched. Israel just got touched this week by a little small little crew, Hamas. America has never been touched by another nation coming over here and destroying and blowing up some stuff. And don't count 9/11, because 9/11 was an inside job. You can't even talk about that thing, right? You can't even talk about that thing. I think that was one of the videos that they took down last week. They took down about 3 of my videos. They didn't give me no strikes because they went back like 4 years. They was taking down videos from like 4 years ago. What the brother got? The brother Gabar Ayas got Joel chapter 3:19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. So that go back to how they not fit in the prophecy. When the true people of the scriptures get back over there into Jerusalem, they not gonna have to worry about no war, man. When the Israelites get back in Jerusalem, we ain't gonna need no Iron Dome. We're not gonna need no Iron Dome. We're not gonna have to call Big Brother United States on the phone. We're gonna have Big Brother Yahweh Shai right there. We ain't gonna have to ask America for billions of dollars to fund our war. Scriptures say they gonna be bringing their gold, their silver, their riches to Jerusalem all the time. All the other nations. So the prophecies don't fit them, man. And so for them to say that they even though the Talmud is the book that they follow, they claim to be in the scriptures, even though they don't believe in the scriptures. They don't have no faith in the scriptures. Gabar Yash, Jeremiah 3:12. I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord dwelleth in Zion. Yeah, man. He that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye, man. So the prophecies don't fit them, and the prophecies of the scriptures don't fit that Israel is Babylon. America is Babylon. America is Babylon. Let's get back to it. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Now the Chaldeans is the soothsayers, the people, the astrologers, and all of that stuff, practicing the left-hand side wickedness or whatever, back in the days of the original Edom. So even with that, it's saying, O daughter of the Chaldeans. 2, take the millstone and grind mill, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the river. rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take violence, and I will not meet thee as a man. Yeah, uncovering the thigh and all of that is being exposed. Going back to the scripture that the brother put up in Jeremiah 49:10. I will make Esau bare. Esau is being exposed by the prophets that had 100% truth, not the so-called fake prophets that's going on vocab Malone. All these years, at the end, you see all of the shit about to pop off. Now all of a sudden, you on vocab Malone show, and you and vocab Malone is cool all of a sudden, while you talking shit about the Israelite teachers. This is what we seeing right now, man. Brother Scott. Shalom, basic wisdom, shalom. Yeah, the brother Gabar Yash. Deuteronomy 33:28. Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. The fountains of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. Also his heaven shall drop down dew. Yeah. The earth gonna be blessed once the Israelites are back in rulership. And you're not gonna have that thing over there, the kibbutz. I looked it up this morning, the kibbutz, where they came back and they had to build up the place and all that, and plant trees and flowers and all that stuff to try to give it the appearance that, hey, the Israelites is back. No, when in the kingdom of heaven, all of this stuff gonna be flowing naturally, man. The trees gonna be a brighter green. Birds gonna be chirping and singing like they supposed to be chirping and singing. Shit, even the birds up there, they spraying so much shit, coughing. Am I the only one that noticed that? When I was little, you used to see the lightning bugs. You used to see the lightning bugs when I was little. You would see them all. I mean, at nighttime, they'd be all over. Lightning bugs. I think it's been a year. It's been a year or two since I seen lightning bugs. So whatever they spraying, whatever they doing, they killing off the bugs, man. Then meanwhile, turning around and letting GMO mosquitoes go in the atmosphere, man. Cause you get bit by a mosquito now, man. That shit different, man. Shit, even the flies is biting now. Everything is out of whack. I seen a fucking deer eating a snake. I seen a deer eating a snake, chewing them up like it was motherfucking a beef stick. The fucking whole earth is out of whack, man. Gabar Yash got Psalm 72:9. They that dwell in the wilderness shall bow before him, and his enemies shall lick the dust. The kings of Tarshish and the isles shall bring presents. The king of Sheba and Seba shall offer gifts. Yea, all the kings shall fall down before him. All nations shall serve him. For he shall deliver the needy when he crieth, the poor also, and him that hath no helper. Yeah, man. That get me to, let's go over here to this one in the Isaiah. Tarshish, right? Let's get Isaiah 60:9, I think we start at. Isaiah chapter 60:9. Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish. We just read that in the precept the brother put up, the brother Gabar Yash. Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them unto the name of the Lord thy power, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. And the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but In my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fire tree, the pine tree, and the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious. So again, they not matching up with the prophecies of the scriptures, man. They not matching up with the prophecies. Karab Yashirala, 444. Ezekiel 35:2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Say unto it, thus saith the Lord, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. If thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men. In thy hills and in thy valleys and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. Yeah, man. The Lord is against Edom, man. The Lord is against Edom, man. He is against Edom. And clearly it say, O daughter of Edom and O daughter of Babylon are connected, and the land where we done came into captivity at. This is the land of our captivity, man. Ain't no Israelites in captivity over there in Jerusalem. They ain't over there in Jerusalem. Matter of fact, let's get this one. Let's go. Let's play connected dots real quick. Revelation chapter 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of that great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. So yeah, so they say, oh, Yahweh Shai wasn't crucified here. Yes, he was. He was spiritually crucified here. But the point there is, in that great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, right? Now let's get this one. Let's go first here to Deuteronomy. (28 and 68). And the Lord shall bring thee again, shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. And it's not buy in the sense of buy, no man shall redeem you. See, Esau was slick. He tried to put a little bit of stomach, certain things, and I guess the Lord put the spirit on E to do certain things like that, so the scriptures wouldn't read easily. So certain things would have to be revealed by the spirit. Like it's saying, Amos, I revealeth my secret unto the servants, the prophets. So the scriptures got hurdles, stumbles, traps, and all of that in it. But let's keep getting it, right? Now the next one we want to get for that is Exodus 20. and 3. Right? So we read their dead bodies shall lie in the street of that great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Then we read that you were going to go back into Egypt by way of ships. Now let's get this one. Exodus chapter 20 and 3. 2. I am the Lord thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. So now Egypt is also synonymous with bondage. So where did we serve our bondage at? We served our bondage here. How can you get back to Egypt with a ship if you over there? If it's Jerusalem, is the land of bondage over there, which don't make no sense because the Lord kicked us out of Jerusalem. When we went into captivity in other nations. But besides that point, how can you go back into Jerusalem, which would have to be known as the place of bondage by ship? You already there. The scriptures don't line up with that Christian in his madness talking about Jerusalem is Babylon the Great. Now let's get back to it. Let's get back on Babylon next. Let's get back on it. Jeremiah chapter 51 and 29. Let's go 23. Yeah, 23. Jeremiah 51 and 23. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. We still talking about Babylon now, right? And with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers, and I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Judea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord. Huh? Jeremiah 51 and 24. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, which the Lord, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth, and will stretch out my hand upon thee. And then again, Israel ain't went around the world dropping bombs on everybody. United States have done that, man. United States have dropped bombs. They done dropped napalm on heads. They done did air strikes where they done bombed just about every country over there in the so-called Middle East, which ain't really the Middle East. It's Asia. But they done dropped all kinds of bombs over there. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and will roll thee down from the rocks, and I will make thee a burnt mountain. Woo! And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundation, but thou shalt be desolate forever, saith the Lord. Yeah, again, like I was saying, how can Israel be Babylon? Because we done read here and we done had the precepts on the comment board that Israel gonna be back in Jerusalem and it's gonna be flowing. It's gonna be flowing. Let's get 29. And the land shall tremble, and sorrow for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without inhabitant. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might have failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. One post shall run to meet another, and another messenger to meet another, to show the king of Babylon that his city is taken at one end. Woo! And that the passengers, yeah, the time, look, the top right here, the time of Babylon's harvest. And that the passengers are stopped, and the reeds they have burned with fire, and the men of war are frightened. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, the power of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her. Let a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come. Jeremiah 51:33. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, the daughter of Babylon, is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her. Let a little while, yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come. Woo! "35. The violence done to me and to my flesh be upon Babylon, shall the inhabitants of Zion say, and my blood upon the inhabitants of Chaldea, shall Jerusalem say. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will plead my cause and take vengeance for thee, and I will dry up her sea and make her springs dry, and Babylon shall become heaps, a dwelling place for dragons, an astonishment, and a hissing without an inhabitant." Yeah, again, how can Jerusalem over there, Israel, be Babylon? How can that be, man? How can that be, man? I got that one. Kazak Ban Yahawda Shalom Malak. Malachi chapter 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. All the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Yeah, man, she gonna get it. Babylon gonna get it, man. Let's get this one. Let's get this one. That one just popped in my head. I think it's Revelation 16 and 19. Let's go. Revelation chapter 16 and 17. And the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, It is done. And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth. So mighty a earthquake, and so great. And the great cities was divided into three parts, and the cities of the nations fell. And great Babylon came to remembrance before the Most High, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. Wow. And every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. And there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent. And men blasphemed the Most High because of the plague of the hail, for the plague thereof was exceedingly great. Woo! Let me get some water. Let me get a little water for my throat. GMS in the Truth Orlando. What up, big bro? Shalom a lot. Tina Paris, I see you, sister. Shalom. Tabarium Yash, I see you, brother. Shalom. Gabar Ayash serving Yahweh Shai. Behold, Isaiah 13 and 17 and 18. I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as gold they shall not delight in it. Their bows shall also dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans, excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Yeah, come. Yeah, so it don't match up with the prophecies of the scriptures, man. That Israel is Babylon. America is the hammer of the whole earth. Soon as one of the NATO nations get into trouble, what they do? Bing, pick up the bat phone. Hey, Joe Biden. He like, Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe, give me some money. Zelensky just came here from Ukraine. Hey, Joe, give me some more money. Send me some weapons. This and this and this and this and that. And if it wasn't the United States helping Ukraine, say it was another nation, Putin would have probably done already took care of their ass. The reason he's slugging it out with them and they just do like Israel did doing to Palestine is because it's the United States on Ukraine's side. Let's get back to it. Let's get this one, second entrance. Let's go over there. When the brother Karab not out here with me, look, brother, I gotta look around a little bit more when you ain't out here with me. Second Esdras chapter 1 and Second Esdras 3 and 1. In the 13th year after the ruin of the city, I was in Babylon and lay trouble upon my bed. Nothing new under the sun, man. Nothing new under the sun, man. So all the nations that ever came against Israel, sooner or later, they was put down, man. Sooner or later. So you mean to tell me that we come over here, we go through slavery, all of this stuff, the greatest nation that ever was on the face of the earth, that got great by oppressing Northern Kingdom, taking their land, running them off, small plots, every treaty that they ever made with the Native Americans, they reneged on it. That country is not mentioned in the scriptures, where all this violence, murder, killing, abomination, filth, all of this stuff is done. Second Esdras 3 and 1. In the 13th year after the ruin of the city, I was in Babylon and lay troubled upon my bed, and my thoughts came up over my heart. For I saw the desolation of Zion and the wealth of them that dwell in Babylon. And my spirit was sore moved, so that I began to speak words full of fear to the Most High, and said, O Lord, who bearest rule, thou spakest at the beginning, when thou didst plant the earth, and that thyself alone, and commanded thy people, and gave a body unto Adam without soul, which was the workmanship of thine hands, and didst breathe unto him the breath of life, and he was made living before thee. Keep going. And thou leddest him into paradise, which thy right hand had planted before ever the earth came forward, and unto him thou gavest commandment to love thy way, which he transgressed, and immediately thou appointed death in him and in his generations, of whom came nations, tribes, people, kindreds, out of the number. And everyone walked after their own will, and did wonderful things before thee, and despised thy commandments. And again, in process of time, thou broughtest the flood upon those that dwell in the world, and destroyest them. And it came to pass in ever of them that was death, as death was to Adam, so was the flood to these. Nevertheless, one of them thou leftest, namely Noah, with the household of whom came all righteousness. And it happened that when they that dwell upon the earth began to multiply, and had gotten them many children, and were a great people, they began again to be more ungodly than the first. Now when they lived so wickedly before thee, thou didst choose thee a man from among them whose name was Abraham. Him thou lovest, and unto him only thou showest thy will, and madest an everlasting covenant with him, promising him that thou wouldest never forsake his seed. Never forsake his seed. Let's see what that seed look like. Let's see what that seed look like. And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee, and put by Esau. And so Jacob became a great multitude. Yeah, man. He put by Esau, man. He put by Esau, and Esau was able to get over on us here in America, man. Here in Babylon, man. He was able to do whatever the hell he wanted to do, man. Matter of fact, Esau was able to do whatever he wanted to do in every land around the world. The only land that Esau's supposed to have is Mount Seir. Matter of fact, let's get that. Where is that? I think it's Deuteronomy 2. Yeah, Deuteronomy chapter 2 and 1. Then he turned and took unto the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea, as the Lord spake unto me, and were compassed about Seir many days. And the Lord spake unto me, saying, Ye have compassed this mountain long enough. Turn you northward, and commanded thou the people, saying, Ye are to pass through the coast of your brethren, the children of Esau, which dwell in Seir, and they shall be afraid of you. Take ye good heed unto yourselves, therefore, meddle not with them, for I will not give you of their land, no, not so much as a foot breadth, because I have given Mount Seir unto Esau for a possession. That's all Esau's supposed to be in possession of right now. It's Mount Seir. So anything else that they could brandish paperwork on and show you land rights on anywhere around the world is stolen property, man. Everything that Esau have is stolen, man. By the sword, he got all of that stuff, man. This is how he's been living. And so when you think about the whole hammer of the earth, who is the whole hammer of the earth? Matter of fact, let's read it. I ain't even got to tell you about it. Let's see what the scriptures say is the hammer of the earth. Where is it at? Jeremiah chapter 50 and Jeremiah chapter 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land, and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. The Lord hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord, power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. Yeah. This is what's coming to her, man. Come against her from the uttermost border, open her store shores, cast her up as heap, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. This is what's coming to this place, man. Destruction, man. Destruction is coming to this place, man. See what the brothers got. The brother Kazak Bar Yada, Baruch 31 and 32. Miserable are they that afflict thee and rejoice at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. I love these precepts right here. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and of her pride shall be turned unto mourning. It talk about the pride of Esau and Obadiah. It talk about that in Obadiah. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. For the fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. Yeah, man. Even that scripture right there should give Christians a clue that it ain't just one dude with no red pitchfork down there. red pitchfork devil don't exist, Christians. Red pitchfork devil with red spandex on, and he got a Pooh Shiesty mask on. He got the Pooh Shiesty mask on with the devil horns up here, with his spandex on, with a red blazer. Woo! Let's get this one. Elder Yashawamba brought this one out earlier. I was like, that's fire right there. I must be allowed to bring that scripture out, Lord willing. 2 Maccabees. And that's the thing, man. You can learn from all the brothers, man. So you'll watch a brother's lesson, and then they'll bring out a precept. You might have heard it before or whatever, but now you done heard it, and the brother done brought that precept out. You write it down, or you bookmark it in your phone or whatever the case may be. So you learn from all the brothers, man. All the brothers, man. The brother Yakarab, that brother know the scriptures. That brother know the scriptures. That brother know the Hebrew. That brother go in the blue book. So you think that, oh, that brother not an elder, or this brother just got. Hey, you can learn from all the brothers, man. Let's get 2nd Maccabee 7 and let's go 29. Fear not this tormentor, 2nd Maccabees 7 and 29. Fear not this tormentor, but being worthy of thy brethren, take thy death, that I may receive thee again in mercy with thy brethren. While she was yet speaking these words, the young man said, whom wait ye for? I will not obey the king's commandment, but I will obey the commandment of the Lord that was given unto our fathers by Moses. And thou that hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of the Most High. Right? 2nd Maccabees 7 and 31. And thou that hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of the Most High. For we suffer because of our sins, and though the living Lord be angry with us a little while for our chastising and correction, yet shall he be at one again with his servants. So like I said, man, it's just a matter of time, man. It's just a matter of time. Let's get this one. Let's keep getting it. 2nd Maccabees 7 and 34. But thou, O godless man, and all other most wicked, be not lifted up without a cause, nor puffed up with uncertain hopes, lifting up thy hand against the servants of the Most High. For thou hast not yet escaped the judgment of the Almighty Power, who seeth all things. He seeth all things, man. The Lord seeth all things, man. He seeth all things. And the ways of this world is wicked, man. This world lieth in wickedness, man. This world lieth in wickedness, man. They giving teenage kids puberty blockers so they could change their sex, man. This is what's going on here in this kingdom, man. Job chapter 21 and 19. The Most High layeth up his iniquity for his children. He rewardeth. That go along with Psalms, right? Isaiah 14 and 21. The brother put it up on the comment board earlier, right? Job chapter 21 and 19. The Most High layeth up his iniquity for his children. He rewardeth him, and he shall know it. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. For what pleasure have he in his house after him, when the number of his months is cut off in the midst? Shall any teach knowledge, seeing he judgeth those that are high? One dieth in his full strength, being holy, at ease, and quiet. Yeah. 27. Job 21 and 27. Behold, I know your thoughts and the devices which ye wrongfully imagine against me. For ye say, where is the house of the prince? And where are the dwelling places of the wicked? Have ye not asked them that go by the way? And do ye not know their tokens? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Job 21:30. That the day is reserved to the day of destruction. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Who shall declare his way to his face? And who shall repay him what he have done? Yeah, who gonna declare his way to him? The so-called men that's out here on the highways and byways, standing bold, standing firm. But we not gonna do nothing. We telling you, a matter of fact, that made me think of this one right here. Precept that one. Hosea 6:5. Love this one too. Therefore, Hosea chapter 6 verse 5. Therefore have I hewn them by the prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth. And thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth. Yeah, this is how the judgment going to take place, man. He's on trial right now. Esau's been on trial since the 60s, since the civil rights era, man. Because before that, if you spoke up, what you ended up getting, Jake? You ended up getting your neck stretched by a noose, thrown over a tree. That's what you got. So from the 60s on up to now, this man has been on trial. The civil rights movement, affirmative action, Black Lives Matter, he's still on trial. Black lives still don't matter. Israelite lives still don't matter. This man is being put on trial right now by the prophets through the truth of the scriptures. Because you're not going to get reparations. And if you get reparations, it's going to be some kind of crazy hook to the reparations that you get. And I can see Esau saying, okay, get them reparations now. We got this C-hip out here. We got this device out here that we want them to take. So tell them if they want this 5 million in crypto bucks or whatever we gonna call it, CBDC. If they want this 5 million, tell them they gotta take that device. I can see that easily. But going back to it, they was put on trial through the worldly way, the civil rights movement and this and equality and this and that and all of the different movements. But now the true men of the Lord with the truth of the scriptures, the Lord have raised up, and we're putting this place on trial. That's why you see all of the prophecies speeding up. The men of the Lord do. Now you in the world, y'all say, oh man, they just talking. Them niggas been saying that shit forever. But we can see it. We can see it. In our minds, we like, this place ain't got 2 years left. You say that to the average person, they gonna look at you like your head just spent around backwards. But to us, this place don't got 2 years left. I'd be surprised this place make it to 2016. I'd be very surprised and partially disappointed. How long, Lord? Let's keep getting it. The brother Basic Wisdom got Exodus 12 and 13 and 14. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you. And the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you. And this day I got a precept that one. I got to get a precept, brother. The water, brother. I got to get a precept for that one. Is it? Yeah, it's Ezekiel. Yes, Ezekiel. You know where I'm going. Y'all know where we going. Ezekiel chapter 9 and let's start at 1. He cried also in my ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, and lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. And one man among them was clothed with linen, with the writer's inkhorn by his side, and they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. And the glory of the Most High of Israel was going up from the cherubim, whereupon he was to the threshold of the house. And he called the man clothed with the linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Yeah. So we standing up in Babylon in these last days, where that's spiritually called, that place where it's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. And we sighing and crying. And so those are the men that's going to get that dawah, that spiritual mark, exemption from judgment, that lead us back to this scripture right here that the brother put up. Exodus 12 and 13, nothing new under the sun. And the blood shall be for you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it as a feast for the Lord throughout all generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by ordinance of forever. Yeah, come. So just like in the past, it's just like it's going to be in the future. The Lord going to save an elect, man. It's not going to be like in Israel, where all Israel was delivered. Even though all Israel was delivered, all Israel didn't make it out of the desert. So this place is going to become a desert right here. It says that. This place is going to become a desert. Desolate forever. So this place right here, just like over there, all Israel not going to make it out of this place, man. All Israel is not going to make it out of here. They not. Babylon is going to be destroyed. Debarium Ayash, Salakia, brother. Joshua 24 and 3. And I took your father Abraham from the other side of the flood, and led him through all the land of Canaan, and multiplied his seed, and gave him Isaac. And I gave unto Isaac Jacob and Esau. And I gave unto Esau Mount Seir to possess it, but Jacob and his children went down into Egypt. Yeah, that's what Esau, by right, that's all, rightfully, that's all Esau supposed to be in possession of right now. It's Mount Seir, which is a tourist attraction over there. And if you check it out, it looked just like Washington, D.C. It looked just like the architect in Washington, D.C. Brothers got that. Mahagan Ha'amah, Shalom a lot. Yeah, Khan Jake gonna give all his bread back to East. Yeah, word. Jake get reparations. Jake gonna have Maseratis. They gonna be in the projects with Maseratis and big gold chains on and diamond rings on all their fingers. Dog got diamond rings on. Got a diamond neck collar on. They got all kind of bags. Chicks got all kind of bags. She got a wall in her room with nails banged into the project's wall, and on each nail she got a $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 bag. She got shoes all over the place, fur coats in there, leathers. Jay could give it all right back. Jay could give it all right back. Jay could give it all right back. Let's get back to it. Let's go. That. Let's get second edges. Let's get back to second edges. Let's go 15 and 21. The Water Brothers, man, I tell you, man, all the time, man, I can't say it enough. I appreciate being out here with y'all, man. Well, I mean, being out here with y'all. Yeah, I appreciate y'all being out here with me when I'm out here, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Let's go second address. Let's go 16 and 1. And we go back and get 15 later. Second address, 16 and 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourself with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is set among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? The plagues is coming, man. Don't that say that in, I think, it's 14, right? Right? It's Zechariah 14, right? Let me see. Oh, yeah. Zechariah chapter 14 and let's start at 6 and jump down. And it shall come to pass in that day that the light shall not be clear nor dark, but it shall be one day which shall be known to the Lord, not day nor night. But it shall come to pass that at evening time it shall be light. And it shall be in that day that the living waters shall go out from Jerusalem, half of them toward the former sea, and half of them toward the hinder sea. In summer and in winter shall it be. And the Lord shall be king over all earth in that day. Shall there be one Lord, and his name one. 11. And men shall dwell in it, and there shall be no more utter destruction, but Jerusalem shall be safely inhabited. See, I go again. That goes back to Israel could not be Babylon, because Israel, the nation, the people of Israel, when we get back to Jerusalem, we're gonna dwell safely. But we done clearly read plenty of scriptures where Babylon gets destroyed, man. 12. And it shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite. We were just reading about the plagues that's going to come upon Babylon in 2nd Esdras 16th chapter. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. And Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together, gold and silver and apparel in great abundance. And so shall the plague of the horse and of the mule, of the camel and of the ass and of all the beasts that shall be in these tents, as this plague, the plague that the fire. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, and to keep the tabernacles of feast. Yeah, that's going back to the scripture that the other the brother Basic Wisdom put up. So in the kingdom, all of the nations gonna have to keep the high holy days, man. It ain't gonna be no more Halloween. That's another thing that you know them not the people. Ain't gonna be no more Halloween. It ain't gonna be no more big Mo parades over there. It ain't gonna be no Christmas celebrating the birth of little baby Jesus. Ain't gonna be no more of that. Ain't gonna be no more of that dumb shit going on. President's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Because if you was living according to the scriptures, you would be showing love to your mothers and your fathers daily. The ones that deserve it, because all parents don't deserve it, man. Arrows of indignation. Shalom, brother. Gabar Ayash serving Yahweh Shai. Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And we were just reading about that, the plague in Zechariah. And except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Yeah, the elect of Israel. You get that in Isaiah 45, 4 and 5. Isaiah chapter 45, 4 and 5. The elect, for Israel, mine elect's sake. Yakarab, shalom, brother. Shalom, brother. Arrows of indignation, Isaiah 14 and 27. For the Lord of hosts have purpose, and who shall disannul it? And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back? Esau said it's turned back, man. Esau said that the Lord not extending his hand no more, brother. Esau said supersessionism and replacement theology replaced the Lord's hand and turned it from Jacob and gave it to the whole world. That's what Christianity say, don't it? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not agreeing. Acts 5, arrows of indignation, the brother Obadiah. Acts 5 and 39. But if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it. Least happily ye be found even to fight against the Most High. Yeah. The Lord is not a man that he shall lie. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get it. Well, I quote it. Let's get it. Then we follow that up with Malachi 3 and 6. How about that? Numbers chapter 23 and 19. The Most High is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Have he said, and shall he not do it? Or have he spoken, and shall he not make good? Yeah. And he said he's going to destroy Babylon. We reading about it. We reading about the destruction of Babylon, man. We are reading about it, man. Babylon is going to be destroyed, man, wiped off the face of the earth, man. Matter of fact, let's get this one. Babylon going to be wiped off the face of the earth, man. Revelation chapter 17:1. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Who is that great whore that sitteth upon many waters? Let's go down to 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Yeah. That's the great whore, Babylon the Great, man. And the destruction of Babylon is detailed in the scriptures. Great, man. Greatly talked about here in the scripture. Let's get some more. Now let's get 2nd Esdras 15. Let's get it now. My people really don't care about the truth of the Bible. My people equate the truth of the Bible with the church. I go to church, I'm good, leave me alone. Yo, I go, look, I listen to my gospel music on Sunday, I'm good, leave me alone. Look, I sent in my tithes. I'm good, leave me alone. That's my people right there. 2nd Esdras chapter 15, and going back to if it be the Most High and the Lord is not a man that he should lie, right? 2nd Esdras chapter 15 verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Yeah. The things that's written in here is going to take place, man. Shall my word go out void? My word shall not go out void, roughly paraphrasing. Isaiah 55:11. And so, you see, you watching the lessons, you knew or whatever, you watching the different brothers and the lessons and stuff like that, or when they out doing the camp and they teaching, they call out the precepts so we can write them down. They call out the precepts so maybe you could go to your phone and you could log it, I'm going to go in and lock that one, bookmark that scripture, precept in it, it's a method to the madness, as they say, man. It's a method to the madness. Go down, what I wanted to get. Okay, 2021. Okay, there you go. Let's drop down to, let's go to 10. 2nd Esdras 15:10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. We just said where their dead bodies lie in the street of that great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. We read Deuteronomy 28 and 68, where you will go back to Egypt again by the way of ships. We read Exodus chapter 20 and 2, where Egypt is synonymous with bondage. Here go Egypt again, and again right here. And 2nd Esdras 15:9. And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. So it ain't gonna be the original Egypt. It's the spiritual Egypt, where the Israelites was brought into captivity at. It's very easy to see, man. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. And Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. Woo! Let's go 18. For because of the pride of the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, the men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. These things are coming, man. These things are coming soon to a theater near you. This is just like when you go to sit in a movie theater, you sit in the movie theater to watch the movie before you see the feature film. They giving you all the clips of other movies that's coming. This is what you going through right now. The feature didn't get started, man. The feature that gets started. And the starting line for I'm telling you, the starting line gonna be when the dollar collapses. Once the dollar is gone and they say it's no more paper money, that's not gonna be the tender currency, or however they said, the tender currency. Once they say that paper money is no more usable and that everything is computerized, that's when it's gonna really hit the fan. That's when it's gonna hit the fan. Because that right there is going to make a lot of people suffer. A lot of people, them off the books workers, them people that hustle, grind, that's going to make that's going to be the starting block, right? But back to it, you watching the clips from other movies before the feature gets started. And once the feature gets started, that's when you're going to see all of these things right here that we talking about. 20. Second Esdras 15 and 20. Behold, saith the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, from the south unto the east. Lost my place. From the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, from the Libanus, to turn themselves one against another, and repay the things that they have done to them, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also, and recompense in their bosom, thus saith the Lord power. Let's go down to, yeah, you can't read all of this. Let's go to 43. 43. 2. And they, 41. Second Esdras 15 and 41. Fire and hail and flying swords and many waters, that all fields may be full, and all rivers with the abundance of great waters. And they shall break down the cities, the walls, mountains, and hills, trees of the wood, and grass of the meadows, and their corn, and they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon, And they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon, and make her afraid, They shall come to her and besiege her, the star, and all wrath shall they pour out upon her. Then shall the dust and smoke go up unto the heaven, and all they that be about her shall bewail her. That line up with Revelation, the 18th chapter. And they that remain under her shall do service unto them that have put her in fear, and thou Asia, that are partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person, woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her. So Moab ain't getting away with nothing either, man. Because Moab think that she gonna be the next, Moab think he gonna be the next superpower. China thinks she gonna be next. Lockie, I'm just reading down. I know it's some more I wanted to get up in here. Let's go 2nd Esdras 15 and 55. The reward of thy whoredom, and we just read that about Mystery Babylon the Great, that great whore in Revelation 17. The reward of thy whoredom shall be in thy bosom, therefore shalt thou receive recompense, like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord. That go back to what the brother posted earlier. Since thou hast not hated blood, blood shall pursue thee. Ezekiel 35. Voice about to go. Voice about to go. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall the Most High do unto thee, and shall deliver thee unto mischief. The children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. It's 60. And in the passage they shall rush on the idol city, and shall destroy some portion of the land, and consume part of thy glory, and shall return to Babylon that was destroyed. Babylon that was destroyed, huh? Babylon is going to be destroyed, man. Period. Point blank, man. Point blank. Yeah, I got that one earlier. Babylon is going to be destroyed. We don't care if you don't know. We don't care if you don't like it. Tough titty. Tough titty. Let's get Revelation. Let's get that one. 18. Let's go back to it. Let's get 18. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every unclean, of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. And we read that the missiles is a plague, man. In Zechariah the 14th chapter, 14 and 12, I think. The missiles are a plague that's going to hit Babylon. So come up out of her. Yeah, you come up out of her spiritually, but if you're not of the elect getting delivered into the chariots, when them plagues hit, the missiles hit, you toast. You gonna get toasted with Esau. Let go my ego. You wanna be popped in the toaster. 4, 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her work. And the cup which she hath filled to her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I said a queen, I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. That go back to being tender and delicate. Babylon is tender and delicate. She think ain't nobody gonna never check her chin. Nobody ain't gonna never chin check Babylon. I'm good. We good money. We could say whatever we want to say. We could go to we could fly Kamala Harris into your nation and tell you how you need to treat people in your country. Ain't that what she did with the Mo situation? She flew over there to Africa, giving a speech in Africa, telling them what America want them to do in their country. That's some big ass balls to do that, man. That take gonads to do that. But this is Babylon, man. But this what Babylon gonna get. Hey, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her. We read that earlier. When they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Yeah, Babylon is going to be up out of here, man. Babylon is going to be up out of here in 1 hour, man. She going to get crushed. Let's jump down. Let's get a couple more. 15, we read this part earlier too in another spot. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand. Matter of fact, let's get 13. I want for a part there. And cinnamon and odors and ointment and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men. Slaves were sold here in Babylon, man. We read that in Deuteronomy 28:68. And slaves were sold here. (15) 14. And the fruits that thy soul lusted after departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen, and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. And every shipmaster and every company and ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city was like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. Yeah. Oh, two more. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have revenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, and cast it unto the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. Yeah. So yeah, Israel can't be Babylon, because Babylon the great is America in the scriptures, man. And she gonna be thrown down and found no more, man. So yeah, we gonna close out Israel. The water, you brothers, sisters, for checking in, tuning in. I appreciate it. Brother put. Yeah, kind. So yeah, the water, I appreciate you brothers, man, sisters, for tuning in with me. My voice is starting to get a little scratchy or whatever. So yeah, so we gonna close out. We gonna say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Bukah Hakwadas. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike into a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations, and to the remnant, men, women, children, remain spiritual out there. Kwam Yasharala, Kwam Yasharala, and a Barak a thumb family. Shalom, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, the water.